Alright, we are live. Yes, we are, Layla. I have my dog right next to me, so we're talking to her from time to time. She's right next to me, just chewing on a bone on my foot. Next to my foot. But yeah, we're gonna fight the final Valkyrie in the game, which is the Queen. So we're gonna go there. I've gotten close on my very first try, like very close, but she killed me before I can get a chance. And the stone I'm using is the Berserker Resurrection Stone, probably the best one, my personal opinion, because you have rage that you can build up. So we have full rage. So.
Hrimthur, son of Thamur. After completing his father's masterwork, the Great Wall of Jotunheim, thought of nothing but making the Aesir pay for their crimes against the giants. Or I can just tell you the story later.
You have to tell him later, Head. Although we did upgrade our gear, we did upgrade the upgrade this, so now I can put the Asgard Shard of Existence. There, so now I have the Infinity Gauntlet. Because technically that is the gauntlet in this game's universe, sort of. I think it's called the Shattered Gauntlet of Ages or something like that. It's extremely powerful, even when it's not even upgraded all the way. Like, I have it fully upgraded now, and you have to have 3 of these specific ones. Because if you upgrade all of them, well, if you get this thing all the way up, you shoot a very powerful projectile out of your hand. Hopefully, they'll give me an advantage to this chick. Because I'm going to get mad at this game. There's no way I'm not going to. And plus, I just upgraded my blades, so they do more damage now, and I got more skills for them. So we're almost there. This chest piece I have helps a little bit because there's more consistent health regen, so it doesn't last very long, but it works. And see, there she is, right there. Okay, so that's how that works. So you have all the Valkyries here, and here is the Queen. The Queen is right here. Watch. Touch it, slam it to the ground. Luckily it doesn't do any damage. So here we go. See, I don't know how to block that or dodge it in any way. Whoa. See, that does a bit of damage. Not a lot, but it does some. This, however, does a lot of damage. I'll throw a boulder. Boulder! She ran away. I just keep her in this corner. Should be good. See, look at that! If I doubt I'm going to, but I'm going to try. Okay, I got a stone, I got a stone, I got a stone. We're all good here, we're all good. We got a stone, we got a stone, we got a stone. We got a stone, we're all good. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. No. Not today. Come on. So close. Eat this. Yes. We got her. She's dead. Yes. Finally. We did it, Layla. We killed her. We killed the Valkyrie Queen. We did it. Yes. Finally. We did it. Oh my god.
You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
Ymir, is that you? You have been freed, but...
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
You speak truly. Countless winters we served the All-Father. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the All-Father. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Sigrun, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
It's about time we killed her. Alright, we got the head of Sigrun.
You don't sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head.
Very true.
I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries
Alright,
free.
this is a axe pump. Axe Sword recall become very powerful, low activation perk. I'll put that on actually.
Been avoided. Only
You said it yourself, Ed. It does not matter anymore. The past
That's another stone you could put in.
well, that's awfully cheerful coming from you.
I am in a good mood. The dwarves will
Oh!
never get this help.
Your dad's a wee bit single-minded, isn't he, lad?
Definitely.
Is it just this? Yeet! Oh, it's only... Yeet! My god. That's actually really good. Hi. Hi, Layla. Ah! Stop! She was licking me. No, don't touch the shield. Layla, you're gonna break something. It's about time we killed the Valkyries. Now there's the queen, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, here we have Air, the healer.
A Valkyrie healer? Strange.
Air was strange, as a matter of fact. Very quiet, very calm. Where her sisters were violent rapids, Air was a gentle stream. She healed the wounds of both mortals and gods, and even a certain all-knowing sage who once drank too much and fell off a mountain. Not my proudest moment. Gunnar, Mistress of War. After any conflict, big or small, she would be first on the scene, sussing out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task. She took great pride in it.
Any conflict. Impossible.
It's true. She had help from her sisters, of course, but Gunnar was always first to arrive. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled, and an invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favourites. Ah, Gondul. Beautiful Gondul.
And?
Huh?
That's it? Beautiful Gondul? No story or anything?
Oh, sorry, lad. The sight of Gondul always took my breath away. Gondul had a silver tongue, sharp wit, and struck a figure so stunning it literally drove men insane. Odin forbid her from setting foot in Midgard after a time, as insanity is not a welcome trait in Valhalla.
Oh, okay, so she was so beautiful that she made men go
This is
insane.
none other than Geirdriful, the master of arms in Valhalla, responsible for arming and training Odin's Einherjar.
What?
His army come Ragnarok. The entire reason Valhalla exists, you see. The Einherjar wait in the Great Hall endlessly, feasting, drinking, and fornicating themselves silly. Once Ragnarok begins, Odin calls them into service to fight on his behalf. Geirdriful had her hands full training that lot. This, my friends, is Kara. Now, Valkyries are volatile by nature, but Kara, the lass's wild storm personified.
A wild storm.
Aye, calm and collected. Then the air would shift and the fury of her storm would unleash. It was beautiful in a way, assuming you could find proper shelter. Her tears would cleanse the blood-soaked battlefields.
There's one more Valkyrie to talk to, and I think we're good
This
here.
is Rota, a chooser of the slain.
I thought all the Valkyrie did that.
Not exactly, lad. Although that is what they're most famous for, and by far their greatest responsibility. You've seen what happens to the dead without the judgment of the Valkyries.
Hellwalkers.
That's right. Rota, Gunnar, Skuld. Without them to clean up the aftermath of battle, hell overflows with souls meant for Valhalla. A sorry state of affairs. Rota must be beside herself.
Okay, so we're gonna go into Helheim and see if it actually worked. Because if you remember in the during the game, hell is overflown with dead people because there's no one to separate them. There's no one to like keep them in order. So we're gonna go into Helheim, see if it actually worked.
Wait,
I doubt it did, but
Freya is the Valkyrie Queen? She never told us. You never told us.
Explain yourself, Head. Or are you bewitched again?
Not at all. Freya was Queen of the Valkyries at one point. Part of her marriage dowry included overseeing the Valkyries themselves. As a powerful Vanir goddess, they revered her. Never knew how much until now.
Wow.
wow. Hello, Brock. Hey, Cyb0rg.
Come on in, then. So much for peace and quiet.
Okay, listen here, man. There's no need for that, alright? I don't have enough hacks over.
Good to see
Holy
you
crap.
sweating the details.
100,000. Well, now I can upgrade them. I want to get this one upgraded. Because this one actually has
Chopping someone in half.
a better, like, perk thing. Well, I can't upgrade this one, too, but I'm not going to, because it doesn't make any better. This. Well, I like these ones. I don't have any greater crest of flame, though. That's the bad thing. I need to upgrade this chest piece.
Well, what else were we talking about?
I don't know what we're talking about. So now let me switch pommels to the X of the Valkyries. Oh wait, that was... Oh, I did equip it. They just look exactly the same. Pup, what are you doing? Layla. Alrighty.
to let you know. From the time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
It concerns Freya. She paid me a visit.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings. Seems he's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
Layla. Oh, let's see what this one is. Oh, okay, it's just basically the same thing. Stop. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop. Okay, let's see here. Let's make sure continuity is kept in check.
For the record, I never need to come back here. Thanks.
Ready yourself!
Duly noted, boy. We will not come back here after this, I promise. I should make sure everything's actually correct.
Enemy down!
Sounds like Halo music.
Impressive.
No. Hell's still kinda like this. Alright, let's get on out of here, back to Midgard. Because now I did all the dragons, all the Valkyries. I think I did all the favors. I'm trying to 100% Midgard. But
Okay, great. We're done here. We can leave. We can go home now. Be warm.
actually, that's what we'll do. We'll head back home. I meant to get all the Valkyries and stuff in before I ended the game. Like, officially ended the game, so now we're gonna go home, boy. We're gonna head back home to our lovely little cottage. And probably stay there. Let's go. Back to Midgard. I know I didn't really do all that much. I said I was gonna rage in this video, and I didn't, so don't know what to tell you. Why is my dog so adorable? She's the best girl. Isn't that right, Layla? Yeah. If you want to know what my dog looks like, just go to my Instagram. You can find pictures of her there. You can find puppy pictures of her, actually. I even posted a video on her back in February, so you have to go a little later on my Instagram to find her. But oh wait, let's use the thing. Go home.
Know any more stories, Mimir?
Of course, laddie, and yours for the asking. But I prefer the boat. In here is distracting.
That's cool. Where's the portal? There it is. I wonder what took it so long.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
I think there's some stuff around here that I can burn with the blades. I missed this. Ah, my very first chest. Feels like it was just yesterday. It was actually like a month ago. Almost. It wasn't even that. It was like 2 weeks ago. I beat this game. Well, I got the game. Let's head to the back. This is the fight where Boulder went down. Well, one of the first fights. So there's the broken pieces of the house.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
He's gonna lay on the head. Years later. How many?
The ball.
It's Thor! Son of Odin! Yeah, we're gonna fight Thor in the next game, whenever that comes out. Because they already said there's no DLC for this game, so. Present day. Was this now?
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us. Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
Okay, so that's actually a pretty good ending. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna save it here, and I'm gonna end this here because that's actually kind of hilarious. So I said I was gonna make this a full stream of me just trying to fight the queen and kill her, when I do it in less than 10 minutes. funny how that works, huh? But if you do want to fight the queen, the build I do recommend you use is to use the Wrath of the Frost Ancient, which is like a frost beam. Use the Frost Giant's Frenzy, and for the pommel, I recommend using the Wings of the Fallen. For the blades, use Rage of the Titans. If it's a fast, then you lead it with an explosion. It might not reach her, but it will try. And Tartarus Rage is also pretty good, also because I don't really like using the other ones, like Fires of Ares and the Prometheus Flame. Don't really like using those against the Valkyries. Already tried. And for the boy, use the Wolves. The Wolf is the best thing for her because it just stops and it just spreads. Use the electrical one. Use the Advari's Pauldron of Deadly Mist. It gives you a constant regenerating health for a good while. The Smoldering Brimstone Gauntlets are good too. The Waste Guard of the Valkyrie is good too. Use the Shadow of the Gauntlet of Ages. This is your best weapon against her because it does so much damage and it staggers her for a good while. So I recommend using this more than anything. Ow, my eye. And then when you use this, you gotta max it out. That's the first thing you gotta do. Max it out completely. You get Advari's Soul, Eye of the Outer Realm, and Asgard's Shard of Existence. There's more that you could use, like the Nord's Temporal Stone, the Eye of Niflheim. I'm pretty sure will count. You can look it up on Google. I don't know the exact ones, but those are the ones that I found that I already have. And be sure you max out everything for the blades and stuff like that. Especially the axe. The axe and the blades are probably going to be your only weapons. But you get what I mean. The axe is probably going to be your best friend since it has this beam. I'll show you. This beam is actually really good. And if you want to use them, maximize them out completely so you can just mash R2 to spam the slam. And for the blades, do the same thing. Max them all out. Especially for this. This is your best weapon, or best ability, because it's a constant explosion for like 5 seconds. Just consistent explosion after explosion after explosion. For the wolves, use the electrical one because it does this. Well, sort of. Not that exactly, but wait, what is he glowing? Boy. Oh, okay. After a runic summon, arrows do additional status damage for 8 seconds. So that's why he was glowing. Boy. Okay, well, I'm going to end this here. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't like, comment, and subscribe. And honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that I didn't kill her quicker. We'll kill her later. But I did pretty well for the most part. And, yeah. Use the build that I just suggested for the weapons anyway. I don't really know about the armor. That's mostly up to you. But make sure you use these runic attacks. The pommels don't really matter all that much. That's up to you. But for use the Grips of Forgotten Flame for this, because whenever you have the perk activated for this, you gain a small bit of health. So any bit of health works, and it'll help you a lot. Trust me. And I gotta buy me another stone soon. But I hope you all enjoyed this and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.